Hello everyone, welcome back. It's Danvers here. Today I want to give you my final verdict on the Drake Golem Ox and Star Citizen. If you enjoy the Star Citizen reviews that I do, the honest final thoughts that I do, the test I have run, make sure to leave that like, subscribe, drop a comment, let me know what your thoughts are on the clipper here. Let's go ahead and get into it. So if you're not aware, the Golem Ox, it's a Drake's starter cargo variant of the Golem chassis. Golem was typically just the miner. This is the different version of that. So basically, it's a combat workhorse built around hauling cargo. It's got a tractor beam instead of the mining laser. In this video, I want to share my final thoughts on what it does well, where it's limited to, and who I think this ship is actually for. On paper, you're getting up to 64 SU worth of cargo in the widened frame. This has got enough room to haul in 32 SU crates, so this is two of those that you can throw on there. That the biggest crates you can put in the game for any ship. It's got the size 1 tractor beam on the rear to quickly load and unload your boxes, some internal storage and FPS racks for your gear, and just enough weapons to size 1 guns and a couple of missiles, so you're not completely defenseless. Not completely. But on the fantasy side here, for things very simply, it's a small, cheap Drake truck that moves boxes and does the job. What I like about the Golem Ox so far, why I think it actually matters. First, that built-in tractor beam is a huge quality of life, loading and unloading cargo typically in systems. So this is going to help you a lot when you're trying to move those boxes. Trust me, tractor beams are very beneficial when you're moving boxes. Second, I would say is the vibe of the ship is. This one is very much it's just got the Drake aesthetics. It speaks Drake all over the damn thing. It's not luxurious whatsoever. It's just your practical hauler to do a job from point A to point B and gets the job done. That's all its purpose is here. So of course, I mean, this is Drake's, I believe, their starter hauler on this, so there's some trade-offs to this. I would say point out defensively. So defensively, while using this, you only got those 2 size 1 guns and a couple of missiles. So if you're fighting off, if you're trying to fight, one fighter, one ship that's small, about your size, you should be fine if you're pretty decent at fighting. If you're trying to target multiple different fighters on this, you're not going to win that fight. I'm sorry. That's just not going to happen on this thing. So, I mean, your best defense, honestly, that is just situational awareness, making sure you're not taking unnecessary risk when you're going to a site. It's also got it's in a weird spot, too. So it lives in an awkward compromise space. So it's got we already have the hull A, we have the raft, the other small haulers that we have in the game. Well, raft is a little bit more bigger, but the hull A, I would say, for example, this is kind of compared to that, of that one special tool, that one benefit of having the tractor beam is great to have, where the hull A does not have that. Just bear in mind. But my final verdict on this, is just that, so for the Golem Ox, it's a small starter cargo ship. I think it's really solid. It gives a new budget-minded, for new players who want to get into cargo running, they can pick up this ship. This is a legit way to get into hauling without paying a premium price for those other larger ships. The 64 SU on the tractor beam in the back is a real benefit, I'm telling you. But if you're looking for your first hauler to run to box missions, local cargo, support other gameplay, that kind of stuff, I would say this might be worth it for you. For something simple, just to focus on as a cargo truck that's just dedicated just specifically for that job. If you want support for a larger fleet, knock yourself out, or as a shuttle, you can totally do that. But this makes a lot of sense for the Golem Ox here. If you want to maximize profit per run, heavy defenses, or on a ship that you can double on a serious combat platform, this isn't for you. It's a cargo ship. Keep that in mind. If you want to move up to something larger, more specialized haulers, again, you have those bigger ships. You got the raft, you have the Hull C, you have Starlancer, you have all those other ships that are more dedicated to hauling, that have much more space. So this one's just a good stepping stone for those new players that want to get into hauling without spending that extra money. It's a good stepping stone into that. This is basically just my final thoughts on this. It's just a good stepping stone. Yeah, I really got nothing else about this ship. But yeah, let me know in the comments. Are you enjoying the Golem Ox? Do you think that this ship here is a great starter ship for you? I'm curious to know about that. And if this video helped you at all, let me know about that. Get me a comment, drop a like, hit subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.